video, and this time it's finally the painted and finished version of Mr. Great Mazinger. Now, like I said before, there wasn't that much there to paint, so whatever you had to do, you had to come up with a little bit of ingenuity to just, kind of make it look halfway decent, because the original was just, a little bit too plain. You really needed to do a lot with it. And I'm actually pretty happy with the way this thing has turned out. I actually wanted to basically stick to the original colors of the character. I think the character is so strong, so powerful, and so I guess in the mind and perception of all the people that know this character, that if you really try to do any kind of custom color change to it, it might end up just looking really bad. So I wanted to just keep the original colors, and what I basically did was, instead of keeping the normal plastic colors, I gave him a metallic finish everywhere, and I think it's come out really well. I'm personally very happy with the way the faces come out, with the amount of detail I've put in, putting in all the colors and all the details and lining and all that sort of stuff. I'm very happy with the way faces come out. In terms of the paint itself, there's not that much. Like I said in the review, there's not that much that you can actually do for the painting. I've basically done metallic blue here, I've done metallic red, and I've done golden. And of course there's silver and white. So these are the basic colors that I've done. I've changed the color scheme around just a little bit. For example, this was all blue. I've made this part black over here. Even at the back here, for example, this part was white, and all of this was red, with the exception of the fin, which was yellow. So just to create a bit of a contrast, I've made this metallic red, made this black, made this golden. And the other thing that I've done, again, because they were just pretty much solid colors, what I wanted to do was create a little bit of a definition somehow, somewhere. So what I did was I went in there and I also gave it a little bit of a tinge of silver everywhere I could. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up that well, but if you look at the V-fin here, for example, you can see it's metallic red, but then there's kind of like a silver shine, even here, for example, on the wings as well, just to give that little extra realistic metallic touch, I guess. And I'm actually very happy with the way this thing has come out. It looks pretty good, looks pretty decent, looks like 100 times better than what it was when, right out of the box. So very happy about that. Okay, so basically in terms of paint, I have basically gone in and used Krylone's metallic, and this was basically for all the golden pieces. So we're talking about the the golden pieces here, the golden fins, the thrusters, and the bottom part of the sword. I believe it's called a hilt. So that's pretty much it for the golden. There weren't that many golden pieces in there. Then all the black parts I have gone in with Krylone's brush metallic. This is the satin version, and as you order bronze, I swear to God, these brushed metallic versions of Krylon are absolutely fantastic. I've got a couple of other metallic versions like copper, and I think there was one chocolate, and nickel, and these are absolutely fantastic paints. I can't tell you how good and how much I love them. They give you, for example, let me see if I can show you. They give you such a nice color of shine from the black. I didn't even have to clear coat this. Well, I have clear coated this whole thing, but with these guys, you don't even have to clear coat it because they give you such a beautiful shine. It's really, really nice the way they've done that. I don't know how they do it, but it's really good. And then for the metallic parts, I don't have any metallic spray paints here, at least where I live. So what I basically do is I take this, which is a metallic spray paint, and I have another one which is just finished, which is also the aluminium, which is again fantastic. They give you a very, very beautiful, clear metallic surface. And then on top of that, what I did was I went and I used the Tamiya's metallic red and metallic blue. So this is basically what gave me the metallic finishes over here. Now the thing is that because these guys are kind of like a transparent paint, they're not a full-fledged paint like black, for example. You have to put this in, and then this is kind of like a translucent paint, and then which goes over the silver. This is how you get the metallic finish. I have used basically 2 coats of red and 3 coats of blue, because with 1 coat or 2 coats it was just a little bit too light, so I now wanted a little bit of a darker blue. So I've used 3 coats of blue and 2 coats of red. And then to finish it all off, I have pretty much gone in and done the clear gloss. And of course you've done a little bit of lining in there, and get a little bit of details out and all that sort of stuff, which is your normal lining markers that you get. And that's pretty much it. I'm actually very, very happy with the way this guy's turned out, Mazinger Z, I think he looks pretty good. He's a little bit more closer now to the actual Soul of Chogokin version that I have as well. Obviously not the same. I wanted to have some difference, otherwise there's no point having two guys. They look exactly the same. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the custom. Do let me know your thoughts, your comments. What you thought of this color scheme? Would you have done something slightly different? It's always good to get a conversation going. Let me know guys, and I'll see you guys at the next review.